Welcome back, guys. Today I'm gonna plant beets. I have 4, 8, 12 plants, and I'm also gonna plant cabbage, the red cabbage, Ruby Perfection they call this one. Now the beets takes about 60 days from planting to harvest, and the cabbage takes about 90 days. But the plants, I bought them at a local nursery. They are about a few weeks old. And even though my first frost is scheduled for on or around October the 3rd, because I'm in upstate New York, I'm hoping that I have enough time to, or for the cabbage to produce, obviously a big, nice, juicy cabbage. So let's go plant them. All right, guys, so I'm gonna use this bed. But this bed, as you can see, is full of weeds. This is the only bed that I haven't worked on in the last couple of months. I just let it go wild, at least the weeds. So through the magic of the internet, you see it like this now, but in a second, you won't be. Here it is. And there it is, 30 minutes later, it's ready to be planted. So I'm gonna start with the cabbage, Ruby Perfection, and it says here to plant them about 18 inches apart, and maturity is 80 days. The plants are about 2 weeks old, so yeah, I think we're gonna definitely do well with this. So if you have cabbage and if you live in the northern part of the state, now is the time to grow them. If you live south of here, maybe you have more time than I do, but I'm in zone 5B. So I have to get this on the ground today. And by the first week of October, I should have, 6 heads of cabbage. So what I do, guys, I do add a little bit of organic fertilizer. You can get this at Lowe's, Home Depot, or your local hardware store. And I only fertilize once, not more than that. Once a year is enough. I do have a lot of good soil here. Let me see, how many do I have here? Should have 6 or 7 plants. There we go. All right, I have an extra one here, this little one. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove it, being a little gentle. That way I can save some of the roots. All right, so we have 7. All right, let's put this over here. All right, so about 18 inches apart, about like that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Now, I don't think I need this trowel. I think I can just, the soil is very soft here, by the way. Super, super soft. And I don't need that. I can just use my hands. Loosen up the roots a little bit, maybe. I will water for the next couple of days. A lot of you know that it rained here last year 3-4 times a week, but this year not so much, maybe once or twice a week. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them for the first few days, make sure that they get enough water, and then after that I'm gonna let Mother Nature take care of it. All right. Awesome. All right, let's move on to the beets. Oh, wait a minute, I still have one more cabbage. Huh. I think this will do. Will survive. What do you think, guys? Will it survive? Let's put it right there. Okay, let's go do beets now. Now for beets, you can plant them kind of close. Plant in full sun, 3 inches apart. So about that. That's about 3, maybe 4 inches right there between this finger and that finger. Yep. And I have plenty of space here to do both the cabbage and the beets. Like I said, I only have what, 12 plants? Maybe 4 per row. It's more than 3 or 4 inches apart, but like I said, I have tons of space here. Maybe I could do, I don't know, 5 per row. I think that's gonna be good. Yep. All right, again, a little bit of organic fertilizer per plant. And in they go. I am almost done here, and what we do later, right before we harvest, we'll cut the leaves. They're great for smoothies. The leaves are just as nutritious as kale. So again, don't throw the leaves away. You can eat them. All right, there we go. We have beets, cabbage on the other side, and I still have a little bit of space here in the middle. I may be able to plant something else, but the cabbage, as you know, grows so big that I have a feeling the cabbage is gonna come the leaves anywhere. They're gonna come probably all the way up to here. So this looks good. Let me show you. There we go. Yeah, you do want to give the cabbage a lot of space because they need it. I'll have a feeling in a few weeks it'll be 2 or 3 times as big as what you see now. So again, if you have beets, put them on the ground now before first frost. Like I said earlier, first frost here is October 3rd. Give or take a day or a week. You just never know here. But if you live in a warmer zone, then you have a little bit of extra time. A little bit more than I do. My planting season up here is kind of short because of the cold temperatures. But I'm gonna make it work. I do not use mulch. I haven't had the need to ever use mulch. The soil here, like I said, it's mostly, at least in this bed, it's half soil and half compost. Some of my other beds are 100% compost and they get no weeds, but this one, because it's regular soil, that's how come you saw all those weeds here before. So I'm gonna keep an eye on these for a week, and then after that, they'll be fine. All right, guys, for those of you that have been following my garden, my previous video was a tour around this entire garden. So if you are planting anything this week, especially for the fall, do it now before it's too late. Let me know in the comments below what it is that you're planting. How long does it take from seed to harvest, or if you bought them at the local store, nursery or Home Depot or Lowe's, or even Walmart even now sells plants. How long does it take from the time you plant them until harvest? So that's all I have for now, guys. So with that, you have a good morning, afternoon, or night wherever you are. We'll see you mañana. Bye. And one last thing, guys, this plant and another one was gifted to us by our friend Jeff from Glenville, New York. And I was thinking about leaving it inside the pot, but this grow bag here is empty. I don't have anything planted here yet, and I want this plant to grow 3 feet tall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transplant it to this pot, and I could probably get 2, maybe 3 out of this and spread them out inside of the grow bag. So let's do that now. Yeah, well, something like this. One here, one there, and one there. Add a little bit of fertilizer. And let's see, what can I get out of this? Yeah, the roots are all the way to the bottom. So yeah, you can split your basil into 2 or 3 plants, and like I did here just now, it's gonna work. All right, this one's a little bit wider. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Got 3 out of 1. I bet you in a month or so, this will be up to here. All right. All right. Now I'm done with this video.